So as my guest today, I have with me Ebru Demirel from Istanbul, Turkey. She's the president and partner of her family company, Asia International Movers, and the CEO of Bedel Mobility. In a sector of activity clearly and undeniably dominated by men, such as international transportation and relocation, three women who are actually sisters are running two reputed companies, one for international moving and the other one for providing immigration and relocation services to expatriates coming to Turkey. Ebru was elected the first, I really love that Ebru, was elected the first woman chairperson in the history of the International Transport Federation, FIDI, the largest global alliance of international moving and relocation companies, while Bedel Mobility is actually the only Turkish company that holds and possesses the European Relocation Association quality seal. Hello, Ebru, and welcome.
Thank you so much, Marilina, for this great introduction.
Ebru, what is the story of your family business? Well, in brief, the story of three sisters, brave sisters, stepping up in a men's world, achieving international success. How did everything start?
I think the whole brain is our father. Who is the founder of the company in early 60s. He founded Asya International Movers in Ankara. And when we were kids, he was always, of course, together with the support of our mom, who wanted us to stand on our feet as a woman. He never, our father, he never said that, oh, you have to be a mover. He made it very softly. While we were studying, he wanted and supported us to learn the second language, which is English. And then he also supported us to learn the second foreign language. And he made us split the languages. I'm the middle one. My sister Julia speaks English and Italian. I speak German and English. And youngest one, she speaks French and English. And for that, our father sent us, I went to Germany, and same with my sisters. They went to the countries where they could learn the language in the best way we could.
Properly.
And right after that, since we are offering our services to the people all around the world, and our father, who could not speak a word of English, he suffered big time. He relied on professionals, but he had a good nose to select the people. And he said that, why don't you come and work for me? If you don't like it, I will help you find jobs on international community. We all said we fall into it, and once
into the trap. You fell into the trap.
Once we were, with the company, it's if you like a human relationship, and if you have a heart to help people and service people, there is no doubt that you love this job, and that was the case for us. Yeah. Being female in the male-dominated industry is, in fact, more, it gives you more
advantageous.
Power. Absolutely. Because our customers, it's, families. It might be, especially when I started to work, it was more like men were in higher positions and women back at home. So when they saw a woman doing the survey and being the coordinator of the move, it somehow gives them a confidence.
Somehow partially you have answered my next question, which was related to the fact that you are a woman in a male dominated industry. If you had any challenges that you had to overcome, but have you ever felt that it was a disadvantage?
I always experience, and especially with the blue collar, when their male manager ask them to do something, instruct them to do something, they accept it easily.
Yeah.
But when it comes from a female, especially when something goes wrong and we are in a position to ask why did it happen, to, kind of question. They don't like to answer all the facts. They don't like to be questioned by women. But I think in time, it's just because they're not used to it. You just need to be consistent on your role.
I know you're experts in fine art transportation, among many others, right? What were some of the most famous items that you have ever transported, if there is anything that you can share with us?
Yeah, fine art is especially very prestigious part of what we are doing, and we enjoy it very much because it is priceless to be able to be near to those artifacts. We do a lot of modern art, transportation of modern art, but now I think it's been 6 years ago. We did the Europalia. There is this exhibition takes place in Brussels, in Belgium. It's called Europalia, and every year there's a year of a country. Back then, I think it was 2013, if I'm not wrong. It was the year for Turkey. So all the artifacts, historical pieces from Byzantine time, we had to pack them. Huge pieces as well.
So you work together with museums, I suppose, right? Or art galleries?
All governmental museums. They belong to Turkish government. And the selection has been made together with Europalia authorities and the Turkish authorities, Ministry of Culture of Turkey. So we had to pick up those pieces from, I think, almost 40 different museums around Turkey. And there was a certain time period for us to, we couldn't do it in months long.
Of course, it was a schedule,
So it was very special because there were small pieces, but also huge marble sculptures that we transported. I'm not sure if they are still showing at their website, but there are lots of also social media posting about it. So I think this was very unique. Every art piece is very exciting for us to be involved, but this Europalia with the whole historical art pieces, I could never forget.
You're very passionate about long distance running. That is really, really amazing. I really believe it's quite a difficult sport. Why distance running? What attracted you to this sport? Does it make you feel different? Does it help you in any way? Would you recommend it to other people?
In my whole life, it's a family thing, I think. Everyone in our family, we love to exercise. When I was a kid, I used to go to hunting with my father, climbing the mountains, walking all day long. But then I started to work and did nothing for a while. But I felt emptiness. So I started to walk, and then walking became kind of boring. So I said, let me run slowly.
You sped up the pace?
Yes. And I ended up running marathons. I, in fact, even ran the ultra trail before the pandemic, which was 60K.
Wow.
It became like an addiction. If I don't do it, something is missing big time. I always find time to do my early running in the morning.
One last question. What would you say is your superpower?
I'm a soldier, I would say. If you give me a responsibility, I will try to accomplish it without any question.
No matter what. Super. Thanks a lot, Ebru. Thanks a lot.
Thank you for the opportunity, and it's so nice talking to you.